WAR, WARPD department at Women Ascension. Uh, the topic or the point of meeting that we are here to gathered here today is that we want you to teach you the basics of the Canva that you are going to use in your departmental work. What we not study, but what we are going to do here today is the training that you are going to get is something we expect you to use in your departmental work in terms of making presentations, in terms of making documents, or any other possible small thing that we require from you. So this is not just training for one particular department. This is for everyone, and we expect it from you that now that we are giving you this basic training, you will give us uh, the right response when asked for it. But before going any further, I would love to ask, and you can drop your answer in your chat box. Does anyone have any experience of using Canva before? Okay, mostly it's no, but then there are people who have yes. So, did someone raise their hand? Miss Aska, you want to say something?
No, sorry, ma'am. I want to say yes, I have a account on Canva and I use Canva as well.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, so those who know are at a great advantage here, but we would love to show you what the basics are and what we require from you. It's not just editing photos or anything, but there is certain kind of elements and certain kind of how to say rules, not just rules, but there are certain kinds of elements that we require from you while making or designing something for your department, specifically at OML. So, for this particular presentation or session, there are four main key features that we are going to be focusing on. Number one is that we want to make sure that you navigate Canva confidently. If you use it, good for you. If you don't use it, don't feel that we are not going to help you with that. We are here today. Ask as many questions as you want, and we are here to answer it for you. Secondly, we are going to focus on the fact how to use templates on Canva. Third is if you want to edit pictures, images, or you want to edit layouts, we are going to be focusing on that. And then there is the fourth part, that is create a simple, clean presentation. This is one of the most important part that I want you guys to focus on today. Why? Because all of you at the end or between or whenever your head asks you for it, you are going to be required you are required to make presentations, and we would love that you know how to use it and create what you can do in your best capacity. But before that, let's focus on something first. I want to train your eyes. You don't need to open your mic. What I would love to ask is that what do you think makes this particular slide easy to read? Let's train your eyes a bit. What do you think makes this design or this slide easy to read? The details in text, the colors, okay, colors, okay, shapes, the font and size, graphics, diagrams. Yes, all of this, yes, but there is two things that you need to focus on. One is clean design and one that is messy. This right here is a very clean design. That does not mean that a messy design does not use colors or it does not use graphics or it does not use icons. Messy designs also use this. The key here is that how clean your design is. The more cleaner it is, the more easy for it is for everyone around you and you yourself to read and communicate your task or your work in the best way possible. What is a messy design? A messy design is something that has too much text. You have used a lot of fonts, different sizes of fonts, random colors, or a lot of colors. No organization, no structure. Whereas the clean design is something that is simple, clear, and it is very effective. Effective in a way that it is very easy to read for yourself and for someone you are presenting it to your audience. Now let's take another example. What do you think, apart from everything else, what works here as well? Because to be honest, this is a clean design. But what do you think works best here? Headings, okay. Okay. Anyone else? Pictures. There's only one picture though. Appropriate pictures. Hmm. Okay, I'm getting a lot of answers, pictures with colors, headings. Okay. So all those who were saying pictures, there are only one picture. There's not lot of pictures so that I can say it's making something clean. But what I can say is that relevant icons. Hmm. Using of elements. Actually, Miss Kanvi, this is one of the most generalized answers, but a good answer nonetheless. So the thing is, what's making it clean is alignment. All of things are aligned in a way on a canvas. Canvas, by canvas, I mean the slide, that everything is looking clean. One of the main things that makes a design clean is the use of white space. How much breathing space you are giving to your design so that it can communicate. If you create clutter, if you use, see, a lot of colors are used here. I can see one, I can see this black, I can see this red. I can see a different pinkish red. I can see yellow. I can see blue. But then there are also the colors in the picture as well. And then there is the background white color. A lot of colors are used here as well, which contradicts the fact that at the back in this previous slide, I was saying that using too many colors can also be messy. But using a lot of colors here, particularly in this slide, is not making it messy. Why? Because it was aligned and put together in such a way in a one slide that it was clean. Now, how can you make something clean? It's the alignment, it's the use of colors, it's use of elements, it's use of fonts. And the one things a lot of people were saying me heading, that particular thing is called hierarchy. You need to know what the hierarchy is about, specifically for the information that you are trying to share to us. Okay, you are going to decide that this is the body of the text. I want to share something about, let's suppose, say, here they are talking about our services. You need to decide for yourself that what is the one thing that needs to be highlighted the most. In this case, it was our services. And then that was written in the most biggest font. Then you decide, okay, now that I have highlighted the most important part of my work using the bigger font, now everything else is going to be in the smaller font. Now, that does not particularly mean that it has to be very small. Like, for example, your heading is in 18 and you are writing your body in 12. Now, it's a very huge difference. Again, you are going to decide that, okay, because you see, there are headings, then there are subheadings, then there is text. Sometimes headings, the main heading, then subheading, and there is a third subheading. So, you yourself first need to think and decide that what is needed and how you are going to put something and how you need to organize your data in one slide. Also, I would suggest that putting less information on one slide is also one of the key factors that you can make your design clean. Cluttering your ideas in one slide is also going to be, or one design is also going to make it look very messy. And that is something that we want to avoid. So there was, again, I'll reiterate, there was focus on clarity, there was visual hierarchy. By hierarchy means that, okay, you know what was important and what was subtext and what was subheading. There was a balanced composition. And by balanced composition, I mean that this picture part and your text part was balanced properly so that in my eyes, I could see that, okay, this was aligned perfectly. This picture where it started from, again, the body of text also started from there. So the alignment was very good. Now, purposeful white space, again, how much breathing space you are giving to your designs is very important. But contrary to that, what do you think feels wrong here? We talked about good designs, but I would like to know, what do you feel is wrong here? Yes, Mrs. Arguna. Too much info. Yes. Anything else other than not aligned? It is aligned. It is aligned. To some extent, this is aligned. Background
Less
color, yes. Anyone was saying something?
the font size because of the over information, and also the readability is less for me at least,
Why do you think readability is less?
because of the background. Like it, if it though it is
Yes.
lighter, if it
Yes.
is more lighter, it would be good.
That is one of the things. Yes, Miss Lillian, you want to add something?
Yes, thank you. I think for me, what feels wrong is the fact that in the heading, there's a mixture of both lowercase and uppercase. So it makes it a bit disorganized. But also, I feel like the spacing is not good in the entire paragraph. The spacing is very, I think, small. So it creates like, um, in my language, it's called katogo, which means like pottage. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, I understand. Miss Jamila, you want to add something?
Yes, thank you. In my perspective, not attractive heading, and there are a lot of many info as well. There is no any attractive picture, and background is not really good to attract the reader.
Okay. Now, let's move towards some of the. Okay, Miss Zerguna, specifically about don't have breathing space. I think so. There is enough breathing space. When you have this much data, it's aligned. It's the breathing space is properly aligned as well. So particularly in terms of breathing space, I think so this is okay, but everything falls down to this one tiny detail, that it is a lot of information. So you have to keep in your mind that whenever you are designing something, specifically in terms of presentation, you need to make sure that the person or the audience, in terms, let's suppose say you are giving me a presentation, I am very, very, very easily able to read your slide. If I am unable to do that, then it means that there is something wrong. Now there might comes a time where there is a lot of information that you want to put in one slide. Okay. So for that, what you can do is you can use graphics, you can use tables, you can design your content in a way that it does not look cluttered. Also, the heading and the content have the same color. Yes, exactly. They have the same color. Now, I want you to remember all this, whatever we have decided, and then design something. You need to make sure that your font size is designed the right way. You have to make sure that your colors are designed the right way. If it's too tiny or if it's too big, then you yourself are going to be the judge of that, and you have to design it. Then if you think it's getting a lot of information, then you need to make sure that you make sure that it's very concise. If you think that there is choose wrong color, then make it right. Someone who said that the yellow light bulb, yes, that can also be very distracting. Whenever you design something, sit back and see it through the eyes of the eyes of your let's say target audience, or someone you are presenting it to, and then see that, okay, if it's presented to me, would I like it or not like it? Do I need to make something better in this or not? So remember everything and then go for your design. The key here is planning before doing something. You do not start with the blank canvas right away. Take time, see through your content, design that, okay, I think so this needs to go here on one slide, this needs to go on the other slide, or maybe I can break it down into 3 slides because it's a lot of information. Then go towards the designing part where you say that, okay, I need to make sure that my background color and my foreground color, background color and foreground color is mostly the font. Is it okay? Is it readable? Or do I need to make sure that it is the contrast is good between two? Then go for the font style and font size. One of the things that can also help you is using bold, italic, or or together a different font style. I would not recommend using more than two, but you can. If you can use it smartly, you can. Here's another example. This I designed because what do you think feels wrong here? See, it's too much, right? Everything is too much. There is chaos, there is no organization. Text feels very, I don't know. There are, I think I have used more than 6 font styles, but those are very close to each other. You might not be able to tell them in one go. Yes, too much colors, the wrong ones, exactly. So try to avoid this. Try to avoid this clumsiness. Okay. But what did we notice today? We noticed that clean means less text, only essential information, more space, room for breathing, fewer fonts, consistent typography. Now, consistent typography means that, okay, if you are using 1 or 2 font style in your one slide, you need to make sure that you use these 2 font style throughout your presentation. You do not need to use new font styles in every new slide. Okay. Then comes clear focus, one main message. That is it. Take one slide, give one message. If it's a bigger message, break it down into 2 to 3 or 4, however many slides you want to use. What is messy? Too much information, it's cluttered, too many styles, confusing layouts. Now, too many styles can also be very confusing to people. By too many styles, I mean that, for example, if I am to use this one slide, okay, this has a certain layout, but then I'm using this one. If they go hand in hand, you would feel that, okay, this is not part of one picture. Maybe this was something designed for somewhere else, and this was designed for somewhere else. So make sure that your presentation from your first topic slide to end looks the same. And I'm not just talking about slides or presentation. This may be focus of our Canva session today. I'm talking about any design in particular. This fact that we are looking at today uh, can be used in any kind of design, by the way, where you have to make it clean, have to make it easy to read. There has to be a clear focus in everything. So there are 3 simple design rules, which I would love that you would follow. One idea per slide. Keep it simple, keep it focused. Use 1 to 2 fonts only, not more than that. You can, it's not like that there's a hard and fast rule that, okay, use only 1 or 2 font styles and you cannot use anyone else. No, that is not a hard fast rule, but it is preferred. Everything comes down to being what is preferred. Then comes leave space. Space is very important. Believe me, giving enough space in your design will make it look really, really, really good. After this, I will take you to Canva and I will give you live demo. So there is particular Canva interface I would love to introduce you to. There are certain things for those who don't know. There are going to be templates. There are going to be text. There's going to be elements drop down menu. There's going to be uploads drop down menu. And there's going to be downloads drop down menu. We will touch all of this because it is going to be it's going to enable you that you can work and practice on it by yourself. Miss Beatrice, you want to say something?
Yes, kindly. I'm a little bit worried about one idea per slide. Okay, sometimes it happens. For example, you're in class and your teacher tells you, we don't need you to present in more than 15 slides, and you have like 25 ideas. How does it work if you have to put an idea on one slide? So sometimes we pack, like we do it many more ideas on one slide just because we want to gain, like, okay, what the teacher said to be able to fit in the 15 slides.
Okay. So Miss
How
Beatrice,
do you solve?
this is where you will yourself have to be smart about and think what is important. Not all 25 ideas that you have are going to be important. There's going to be a priority list. You might think that, okay, first 2 points are of the utmost importance, so I need to add those. You tick mark what is the important and needs to be said, and what are left, you can eradicate them. Okay? 15 slides, 15 ideas. There's another thing. I am telling you to put very little information on your one slide, but you have to present, right? You have to give details by yourself. So you can cover all those points by or while giving the presentation. Ms. Zerguna is saying, is it okay to put the most relevant ones in the same slide? Yes, you can club if you think that, okay, two things are going hand in hand. Then there comes the point where I'm saying the use of graphics, just like I am doing in this particular slide. These are two different topics, which is tips. One, I am showing that this is I wanted to tell you that what is what is the cluttered design and what is clean and clear design. So I used graphics, and I used graphics in a way that it is not cluttering. So if you think that you can club one or two ideas, then yeah, sure, do so. The bottom line is, as I said before, I'll reiterate, everything comes to preference. There is no hard and fast rule that, okay, if I'm saying that use one idea per slide, that you have to do that. But it is preferred. But if you can think and you can club one or two together and put it on one slide in an effective way, then yes, do so. There is no hard and fast rule about it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Miss Ijoma. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You want to say something?
Yes, ma'am, good evening. I wanted to kind of make a contribution, something that has worked for me. Okay, but then I had already raised my hand, but I realized that you've said most of it. I think you can you may not be able to put everything, or you can put it, use graphics, and then at the end of the day, because you're going to do a presentation, you're going to be talking. So sometimes you are representing something, but when you are talking about it, you are now going to expand on it. So I think basically everything cannot go into the slide. I think I've tried it before and everything was too much. Then reduce things, and then I'm able to talk about it. Just present what is very important. Then I'm able to talk because I'm going to do the presentation. But at the same time, I'm also trying to make sure I capture what is important. I think you already said that. Thank you.
Yes, yes. As Miss, I am so sorry if I cannot pronounce your name right. Miss
Ijoma.
What Miss
Hey.
Ejima said is totally right. You yourself are going to expand on it. So put only that you think is important, because I said in the start of this session that I or your target audience, that is going to be your head, your other fellows, or any other fellow that is listening to you, they should be able to read your slide very quickly and very effectively so that they know that what you are going to be talking about. If we think or anyone else thinks that there's something that needs to be expanded upon, your head or your fellow in this case is going to ask you that question, because there is not going to be we are not going to say that only that okay, make only 15 slides. We are going to give you time as well, that you have 15 minutes. I'm just giving an example, so there is going to be that part of the presentation as well. So again, you yourself are going to be the judge of it. Judge in your best capacity and your best work, that okay, what is needed to be said and what can be left out. Miss Jamila, you wanted to say something?
Thank you. Yes, Miss. Just I wanted to ask you that shall we put the attractive audios first, middle, or at the end of our presentation to attract the readers or audience?
I couldn't get your question. Can you repeat it?
Okay, I mean that the attractive, there are a lot many, maybe there are some attractive ideas. Should we
Hmm.
put it at the first or middle or at the end to attract the readers or the audience?
What kind of attractive ideas are you talking about?
Maybe there are something that they are really amazing for us and we want to share it. So where should we put it to attract others?
Okay, there are 2 to 3 ways to go about it in a design. If you think that you have this really amazing idea and which can give you sort of, you can use it as a break in your presentation. You are talking and talking and talking. After a certain point, the listeners are going to think that okay, she is maybe talking too much, and we as a human are going to zone out. You can use that particular activity or whatever you are talking about element in such an effective way that it gives you break from talking, and it immediately grasps the attention of your audience back. Or what you can do is that you can put it in the beginning, so that they say that first impression is the last impression. You can dive right into it and create a very good impression. Or what you can do is that your activity or whatever element you are saying you think works best, if I have given some context to it through my presentation, then you can put it in the end. Everything depends upon how you want to take your presentation and how you want to work on it or present it. Again, I will say it again and I will keep on reiterating, you yourself are going to decide. There is no hard and fast rule. Trust your judgment. Trust and think about the preferences that we are talking about today. To not declutter it, to use headings the right way, to use colors the right way, and everything else will follow through. Okay?
Okay,
Let,
thanks.
okay, let's move forward.
Can I just add one thing here?
Yes.
Can I just add one thing? I just want to say to everyone that take presentation as a visual aid when you are going to present your content. So, as Ms. Errum has talked about, and all of you have also talked about it, put as less as information as you can and talk more about it. Okay. So, do not make a clutter on the slides because they are just there to provide aid for your content so that others can see what you are presenting, what you are talking about. Okay. So, it's not a document, it's a visual aid. So take it at that and then design it that way as well. Yeah, that's about it. Mr. M, you can continue.
Thank you, Miss Janet. I think so. Nothing can be more said beautifully at this point. So, uh, tips while designing. Let's get back to the presentation. Design is everything about clarity, keeping it simple, focus on what matters, keeping it clean, your text is aligned, it has greater impact, it is less text, aligned elements. So, what you can do is you need to make sure that, okay, your font, I'll reiterate again, I'll repeat. Titles are in a bigger font. Your paragraph text is in short text. Everything is aligned. You are using one palette throughout your presentation. And if you yourself think that, okay, my slide is becoming too crowded, then remove what you can and make it as clear and as simple and less text as possible. Now, so far so good. Everyone is on same page. Yes, no,
Yes, please.
yes. Okay. Now, here I'm going to stop this presentation and we are going to go to Canva, where I'm going to teach you the interface of the Canva or what I particularly think is important for you to understand. Okay, wait, just. Everyone can see?
Yes, the screen is there now. We can see.
Okay, thank you. So, first, what you are going to do is that those who do not have your Canva accounts, what you are going to do is you are going to go and write Canva login. And when you press on it, you are going to click, okay, wait. Can everyone see this screen as well, where I have searched on the Google?
Yes.
Or,
Yes.
okay. So you are going to click on this one. Since I am already signed in, so it's not giving me the option of giving the details. What you are going to do is that you are going to click on your Google account details and then you are going to create an account. This is what your Canva is going to look like. I am using not the free version. I am using the paid version of it. So I have little knowledge of what is that can be accessed to you or not. So let's go with the interface of it. First, you can see this is a research search bar here. It's clicked on templates, your designs. When I click on your design, it's going to show me everything that I have created so far. You can see this is my dashboard of what I have created on this so far. Then comes templates. What templates is giving you is that it's giving you all these pre-made templates that are available on variety of subjects, from presentations to designs to documents to everything. See, explore templates, education presentations, worksheets, documents, email, education websites. You click on any of it and you are going to get all the templates according to it. And this is Canva AI, something that you can create this AI and you can use this AI and create your own images and then use it in your designs and whatsoever you want to do with it. Let's go with the templates because right now what we are focusing on is that I want to make sure that you are able to use the pre-made templates. Here on this sidebar, the first option that we are getting is create. When I click on it, it's going to give me this menu where they are going to say that, okay, if you want to select from a pre-made template, do so. Then there are some other categories as well. For example, for presentations, it's going to give you options for presentations, for social media, for photo editor, from documents to whiteboards, okay, to sheets, that is Google Sheets or Canva Sheets or something you want to design, whatever. Then this is website, this is emails, and then come here's an option which is called custom design. Okay. In custom design, what you can do is that you yourself can decide the size of the canvas. Now, this is pixels. Pixels is very small. This is inches. We commonly work in inches. Make sure that you select inches if you are going for this, and then work. And then all you have to do is create new design. This is millimeters and this is centimeters. So what you have to do is you have to say create design, and it's going to go and give you this blank canvas, right? We are not focusing on this today. What I want to focus on is a pre-made template. Let's say, which one do I like? I kind of like this one. Let's go use this one. Everyone can see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Miss Jamila, this is an app to download, but you can also use it on laptop as well or computers. I would recommend using it on computers and not mobile phones. Why? Because using it on mobile phone is going to give you a rather different experience than laptops. And we here, and the small details that I want you to work on might not be visible to you on your phones. So I would rather that you use it on laptops or PCs, but then again, the choice is yours. So it's going to give you this. Wait, okay. So it will open the design, the pre-made design. And you can see a lot of designs it has made properly. All you have to do is just put the information. One might think that. But someone who wants to make sure that they are putting their effort in it as well might want to change or add or subtract something to it. So here comes the side menu. The one is design. When you open design, it's going to show you all your 10 or 12 or whatever the pages are there in that particular design here. So you can see that, okay, my first page looks like this, my second page looks like this. But again, you can access it from here as well. I say in these particular softwares, there are multiple ways to do one thing. Okay. It's for you to decide and practice and put your ease on it that, okay, one might say that I don't like this sidebar. I would love to access all the pages from here. But one might say that, okay, I need to access it from here. Again, practice is something that's going to make your hand and your work perfect. Not perfect, but it's going to make it good. Then comes the element part. This is the most important part where you can edit your design from. Here comes the shapes, the graphics, the photos, the forms, the 3Ds, anything you want to enter in your design. We will. I just want to go through all of these options first so that when I use them, I don't have to explain at that time. Then comes the text, the title, the subtitle, the heading, everything is here. This is specifically designed for text or you want to find something. Then comes the brand. Okay, brand here is one of their new options, but I don't think so that this option is available for the free versions because the crown is going to tell you what is free and what is not free. So if the crown is yellow, it means that it is not free. But if you have if you have bought the paid version of it, you will know that, okay, your crown is gray, meaning that everything is accessible. This is the upload option. This is very important. Everything that you want to put here from your own computer is going to be uploaded here first. Like, for example, I was using some of the logo designs. And where is my logo? Okay. So you see, I uploaded it and I just clicked on it and it came right here. So this part is very important. How you are going to upload your elements or whatever you want. I'll explain it to you in detail later. Then comes the tool part. Now in tool parts is something that you want to draw yourself or you want to draw lines by yourself or shapes or you want to add a note or you want to add a text or you want to add tables. This part is for that. Then comes projects. Project menu tells you, gives you the options that you can create a folder, star it, so that whenever this is kind of your dashboard where you can see everything that you have been working on. Then comes the app options. App options, again, these are all the apps that Canva has given you, the inbuilt options that you can use regarding audio, background removal, or whatever. Again, not all of them is free. Then Magic Media. Again, this is one of their app that helps you in editing the photos. And then comes image upscale. A lot of these options are not free, but what is free is the basic editing tool. And let's get into it. It's giving you generate images from the AI as well. So let's say, you guys are going to help me with this, okay? Tell me what needs to be added or what does not need to be added here. Give me ideas, throw them, and we will work on it. What do you think this slide needs? Anyone? Okay, icons. Icons. What kind of icons? Not elements, give me the specific thing. What kind of icons are we talking about? Let's go with shapes. Are we talking about these icons? Related to branding and strategy. What related to branding and strategy? Shapes. Okay, thank you. What kind of shape can we add? What we can add is, let's say, I want to write in every striking message. Okay, so striking message, we can do this. If you want to add color, what we can do is that we can say that, okay, so you see, just follow along what I'm doing. I have selected it. I want to do the, I have what I want to change. When I've selected this text right here, it has given me a lot of options. One is what is the font style. One thing I can do about it is that, okay, I can maybe change the font style. Is it looking good? No, not at all. It is not looking good. Maybe this or this or this. Is it looking good? Maybe, maybe, but I'm just telling you. Or maybe this, I can make it a little smaller so that I can make it more pop out. Everything is bigger and this one is smaller. Or I have clicked on this. This is the text color option. Red color, okay. Is it popping out? Yes, for sure it's popping out. Okay, then maybe I want to underline it. Or maybe not underline it, but add a dash like this. Exactly, it's becoming not too much. So then when try everything that you want, try it, but then decide what is okay and what is becoming too much. Okay, now I have gotten that, okay, green was good. Then maybe the specific green color that we were using was not good. It was this green. And maybe what we need to do is we need to pick a different color of green. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. I think so. This is looking better than the red one. No? Again, alignment. What I mean by alignment is you see this right here. It is saying alignment. When you click on it, it's going to give me options of what kind of alignment it is. Since it's the heading, it's going to be in the mid. Alignment is going to be in the mid. Then comes the alignment of the elements, where everything is such a way that you see they are starting and they are ending the shapes in the same way. They are of the same size, they are of the same weight. The text used inside is the same. So this kind of alignment is also needed. Maybe green is good. What do you mean by that, Miss Ajima?
I mean, maybe the green that is one of the greens in the design maybe could pop more because we have
Yes, exactly.
specific green colors. Yes.
This green is a bit dull, Mariam. It is a bit dull. But the thing is that we want to make it pop. So is it doing the work? Is it popping? Can you see that, okay, about, I want to highlight about. Is it highlighting or not? If it's serving the purpose and it's not looking out of space, then yes, you have done your job. Why I'm asking you all of these questions, because I want you yourself to think all of these things while designing your work. Let's just say that, okay, I want to add shapes, as we were saying. I want to add that, hey, okay, I want to write here, what is my department? WARPD. I want to write it on every slide. Let's say this is an example. Again, I'm going to go here and I'm going to set a specific font. No, this is the color. I want white color because I think so. No, not this one. Because I think so that, yes. See, I can add shapes as well, like this. You can add whatever you want, or you think that, okay, not, I don't want to write WARPD. What I want to do is that I want to add pictures, right? So here's the photos option. I can go here and I can click on whatever, or you can search that, okay, I want research, photos related to research. Fine, I'm going to get all of these options and I'm going to select one of this and I'm going to say that, okay, just then you get a lot of these options: show element, timing, alternate, copy, paste, duplicate, delete. This is not looking good to me, by the way. Does it have a prepared page size for presenting or other things? I am using a template, Miss Jamila. I couldn't get your answer. I couldn't get your question, sorry. What do you mean? Again, everything is going to come from here. You get a lot of options. You can either edit it. You see this copy paste style. I was saying duplicate, delete, lock layer. So what happens is that you have done something and you think so that this is okay. This is where I don't need to do anything on it. So what you can do is that you select it and you then lock it. So by locking, nobody can move anything and you can easily work on other and any other element without concerning about the fact that, okay, this is, because what happens is sometimes you are putting one element after another or above and below the other, and you want to make sure that something that I have selected or edited to my best ability, I don't want to do anything to it anymore. So then you lock that layer and then you can easily unlock it as well. Then comes this link, that if you want to link two of the things together, align to page, you want to left align, right align, center align. Again, layers. By layers, I mean that, okay, bring forward or bring upward. What happens is that, let's say, I have sent it backwards, but when I remove all of these things, it's going to be at the back of it. These options can be used like that. I think so. I am not, I mean, are there any ready sheets? Sheets about what? You can add a little comment if you want, that I want to say that, okay, redo for later. Fine. So whenever I go back and I see that, okay, I need to redo it, this is for yourself. Then comes alternate text. That okay, maybe I want to say this is for decorative purposes. Save. So what happens is that alternate text. Again, when you are going to come back here and you are going to see the presentation, you are going to see to your notes and see that, okay, I added a comment and maybe I need to redo it. Sometimes what happens is that you are stuck on something and you are unable to go beyond that block. So what you can do is that you can leave this comment and then come back and say that, okay, maybe I can now think clearly and do stuff on it. If you want to delete a slide, again, go down, simply delete it. You want to add a slide, add page, and you can get a blank page and you can work on it anywhere. If you think that, okay, you can download a specific, again, we can hide the page, we can then unhide the page. There are a lot of options. All of this is going to help you in whatever you at the end want to convey to us or want to create. Okay. Then comes add transitions. So what happens is these are the transitions. Each and every transition from one slide to another is a transition. Okay. So this is dissolve. This is slide. This is circle wrap. This is color swipe, line wipe, match, flow, stack, chop. Again, you are just going to click on your slide. You are going to see that, okay, I want to add transition. You are going to select what transition and you see this small. Yes, Miss Jamila, this is ready-made template and we are working on it. Can please unmute the mic, whoever it is.
Please, Miss, I didn't see where you took transition.
So you see, this is the transition. This right option here is going to tell you that there is a transition between these two slides. So when you are going to, yes, thank you, whoever it was. So let's suppose say I want to add a slide. I want to add a transition here as well, this one, right? So you see, it's giving me, it's telling me that, okay, this right here is one transition, this right here is another transition. When you download it, you can see it, okay? Okay. I'll show it at the end. First, let me do some more editing on it. This is all text. Add a text box. I said title, it's going to add the text box. You can write it here, you can edit it. Then this is a subtext, which is going to be a little smaller. Then the heading. All of these three things come with different ready-to-made options with it. So for heading, okay, you are saying that I want to do headings on it or subtitles. Okay. Let's say title. I want to add not the marketing channels, but I want to add the title of my department, right? And now I want to make it as big as I want, or maybe change the color or whatever. It's a little tilted. Again, I said all of these three options are going to come with a certain elements to it. I cannot un-italic it. It's in little italic. Then comes the subtitle. Again, this is a little italic, but maybe I can find something different to work with it. Subtitle like this, heading for maybe this, right? You see these pink lines? This is going to help you. These are the guides. These guides are going to help you align everything. If I go here, see, this is telling me that everything is between in the center of the slide. Okay. Then again, this purple line you see is telling me that, okay, you are aligned with the other text as well. Now, again, for the sake of it, this is left aligned. I can do it mid aligned. Is it looking good? No. Is it right aligned looking good? No. This is justified? No. Decide and see that what these ready-made options are providing you. Now, these are the apps and font combinations. I don't know what is free and what is not free. So you are going to see that, okay, I have taken an option. You can take something that is free and it's a ready-made 70% off or something happening now. Again, this is for you to work on any design that you want. Then text, then comes the upload. Let's suppose say that I have uploaded something here like this, and then I can easily click and keep it for my keepsake and put it right here. Okay, or maybe this option right here, I can do this, and then maybe, but first you have to upload it here. Folders, again, you can create folders. Let's suppose say I'm creating a folder. I am saying my pics. Okay, continue. And then this is private. I can do anything there on, and in this folder, I can upload multiple files and multiple folders of anything. Let's suppose I am adding this. It's being uploaded here. When it will be uploaded, now it's uploaded. I can simply click on it and it's going to be there. Okay. Then for the tools, if you want to draw something, let's suppose say that I want to draw a heart. I'm just giving an example. You can draw, there are multiple options. It's the eraser. Okay, this is the color. If you want to change, this is the shapes. Now, this is a shape builder tool. What shape builder tool is giving you is that, okay, instead of pre-made, you can create your own as well. There are multiple options that you can go with it. For example, this option or this option, and then let's say, wait, tools, where was it? Text. Now you can create shapes and then add the pre ready-made options here, right? Like this. Fine. I'm just giving an example that these can work like this or not. Because we are working on a ready-made template, it's a little different to work on your creativity. That's, I think, in my view, is one of the downsides of using a ready-made a PowerPoint. But I would suggest that you take a ready-made template and then work on it. Yes, Miss Rupa, there are so many choices that you can choose from. So choose to your best ability and then work on it. Then this is the projects where I have told you before that you can create a folder again and then name it to your specific, because sometimes simultaneously you might be creating 3 or 4 projects. You can create a folder and keep everything about one project there. Then comes apps. I don't think so we need to get into this, or everything else is not free. In graphics, you can add audio. Again, there are free options. You can add audio here. The audio is going to be, see right here, the audio is going to be at the back of your presentation. So if you want to add a small music or something, which is not recommended, but if you want to, then you can add, and then you just need to click on it. I don't think so you will be able to hear what we are doing, but fade, adjust, there are options for this as well. Or for audio, then comes forms. Forms, if you want to add something in, you want to add graphics and you think that it will look good in form of these kinds of headings and, something like this, you can add these as well. Then you see It's a little small forms, rate your experience, or these kind of things. Again, your design is going to tell you what is needed. You, in your best ability, are going to decide that what is best. There are a lot of options. Frames, again, these frames are here to put and help you in putting in the pictures. Let's suppose say now I want to add something like this. I'm just going to click on it and see. Picture is here. So these frames are helping you in this. You will expand or you can do anything that you want. Okay. Then again, there is a one amazing option that is apply colors to page. You think so? This color is not looking, and you have found, let's suppose say this picture. Let's take this picture. Okay. And you think so, okay, this color scheme is very good. Let me delete it. So what you're going to do is apply colors to pages. You see, it has applied those color schemes to that particular page. So you can take colors like these as well, or maybe this one is much better. Apply color to page. Right? So these are all the options that you can use. You can add frames first and then add photos, or if you want to add graphics, explore. Everything is about exploring. Okay. Then there are options like animations like this as well. You can add, but this, to be honest, is not professional in any case. But you can do this or you can do that. We, in our capacity, might give you one or two designs to work on. That will be where you have to put your uh, photos in that particular frame. What we are going to do is that we are going to give you a design which will have one of these frames, right? It's going to be like this. So what we want you to do is that upload your image first in the uploads. Then let's suppose say this is your image. I'm just giving an example. Okay. You are going to just go and click on it and fix it here. We will require you to do one or two this kind of designs as well. So I think so this is it so far. Anyone has any questions? Yes, you can add voiceover recording on slides. Again, you can upload your voiceover and then from uploads, add the voice here. Okay. Anyone has any question? No? Can we add videos? Yes, I saw it. I told you can add videos. These are pre-made videos, but why we use whiteboard? Sorry. So yes, we can add videos. You can again make a video and then upload it. But here's the thing. You have to make sure that whatever you are uploading is uploaded to its best quality. A lot of times what we do is, what happens is actually, is that the net connectivity or the broadband is very slow, and something that we have uploaded is not to its best quality, and we say that, oh my god, what is happening, it was not like this. So the best way to do is that you delete it and then re-upload it when you have a good bandwidth. These kind of problems you can face, but do not sweat it. Re-upload it, rework on it. Maybe the issue is with internet, because you are going to need a very good bandwidth to work on Canva continuously. Miss Gulshan, you are saying why we use whiteboard. I did not particularly talk about whiteboards here, but whiteboards are so that we can collaborate, multiple people can collaborate on one particular design. That is whiteboard, where we can share ideas, add ideas, and then collaboratively in real time brainstorm. And then we can organize your visual information. It's kind of an artboard. So you can just create a whiteboard and then share it with multiple people, and then you at simultaneously on that whiteboard can work together on something. It does not have any boundaries. Like, for example, this has boundaries. Whiteboard doesn't. Any other question? Explore it. I would say explore it. This is one of the very basic. While teaching, I was like, or giving the session, I was like, okay, maybe this might be too much. I don't want to overstimulate you at the moment. But again, use it, redo something, and then polish your skills, and you will for sure do it. You will achieve it. Any question, or should we just end it?
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really insightful. I just needed to know if somebody wants to, if you can show them, if somebody, if more than people want to work on the same thing, all, so how they can collaborate and how they can share their final product and the semi-ready product also just for the review. That would help them.
Thank you for reminding Miss Khanvi. I think so. I forgot one of the very important
No.
thing, that is the download option. Okay, so there are. I thank you so much, Miss Khanvi. I seriously forgot. Okay, so you are going to have this option that is called share. So in share, one of the options is that you have three. Someone that has Canva subscription, anyone with the link can edit it, and anyone only that you want to give access to. Select the option that you want to work on. For example, I say that anyone with this link can edit it. They can edit. I can even say that, okay, they can only comment or they can only view. So you yourself are going to decide that what kind of access you want to give to your design to someone, and then you are going to copy the link. It's going to say copied, and then share that particular link to anybody that you want to share it with. Other options that you are going to get is downloads. Okay, so in free version, what it's going to say is that, okay, it can only download a certain number or a certain number of slides, or maybe you want to compress it in a PDF form, or you want to flatten it in a PDF form, or you want it password protected, or whatever you want. This is for the PDF options. Then there are PDF print options as well. It's going to give you that, okay, these are the options that we give, or like flatten PDF, or if you want to remove the watermark or whatsoever, then it comes in the PPTX form that I want in a PowerPoint presentation. Limited playback, that, okay, then do I want all pages, or I want a specific page to download? I'm going to select the option I want. I'm going to say done. And then I'll say save download settings for later if I want to. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to press download. It's going to first, right here at the bottom right of the page, it's going to first prepare it, and then it's going to download it. And when I have downloaded it, I can easily open and see that, okay, this was what I was working on, right? So this is how it works. Yes, someone has the question. Who raised the hand? Someone raised hand, no? Okay. So there is public view option. Public, yes, Mehreen. Yes, Miss Mehreen. Yes, Miss Mehreen. Okay, so the other option is public view link. Public view link, again, this is the link that you can just create and share it with someone, and they can only be able to look at it, do nothing else. then present. Maybe you do not want to download it. Maybe you have created 13 slides and Canva is giving you option of only they're giving you option of only downloading 9 slides. So what you can do is you can say that, okay, I want to present, and presenter view or record or autoplay. In autoplay, again, select whatever you want and then do this, and it's going to again. These are the options that you are going to get, and it will present. Try it first and then present it. Don't come to us and try your things at that day. Practice it, then come to us and present your information or the document you want to present. Then this is the option of Google Classroom, that if you want to share it on Google Classroom, if you want to remind something, then there is an LMS. Again, a lot of options. Save, you want to save it in OneDrive, you want to download selected options, and you want to give it to the Google Drives or Microsoft PowerPoint, or again, messaging, design. Again, all of this is very how to say advanced. It even gives you option on sharing on a website. So again, see what you need, what is needed, and then decide how you are going to acquire it in Canva. Can we get the slide? What slides, Miss Mehreen?
I guess the initial theoretical part you have covered regarding that there.
Oh, okay. I will. Anyone has any other question? Whatever I thought today.
My hand is up. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. What I want to understand is the particular effect. How do we do now to do it that the same, let's say the color or the design to take the different slides, the same like the brown, coffee brown that was done, let it appear on all the pages. If it has to, how do we do that?
Miss Maureen, you're
Not
not
like
audible. Miss Maureen, you're not audible to me. Can you write it in the chat box?
okay, okay.
Can you write it in the chat box? Anyone else has any questions? Okay, if you do not have any questions, then I'll reiterate here. What we worked on today, we expect you to use it in your particular departments, and we will be asking you to use it to your best knowledge. Work on it, practice on it, think before doing anything, practice first, and then come to us and give us the presentation. Okay. If you have no questions, you are free to leave. Thank you so much. Miss Maureen, I am waiting. You write your question and I'll answer it. How do we duplicate the design? Wait. You are talking about that if you want to duplicate certain element, right? So what you are going to do is that you are going to select what you want to duplicate, go and say duplicate, and it will duplicate. Right click on it and it will duplicate.
I mean on all the slides, like you want it to appear on all the slides. You want it to appear on all the slides.
You want it to appear on all the slides at one time?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is something, Miss Maureen, you will have to do manually. Or
Okay.
what you can do
Okay.
is, you can think smartly, and what you can do is that you created a slide and you said that, okay, I want this particular thing on everything, right? So decide that at what I want to keep in every slide, and then you simply just duplicate that page. Keep on duplicating it, that you have, like for example, I'm just saying that, okay, nothing is here. This is the basic that you want on every slide. Duplicate the slide. as much as you can. Then duplicate, and then maybe put these elements on. Okay. Yes, Miss Mushurba?
Yeah, it's Ropa. Thank you so much. I think what Miss Maureen was trying to ask, you see that slide where you put the theme, the brown theme? Like what we usually do on normal PowerPoints, we say apply the brown theme to all slides. So I think I'm also interested to know, can I apply that brown, the one with the leaf, that slide where you showed us how to apply a template theme to all the slides that are green so that we can have the chocolate and the brown for all our slides? Are we able to do that, to apply that to all the slides?
Okay, I'll give you the answer. Wait. Let me take some more questions. So maybe she is asking. Okay. Create a copy of the project. No, create a copy of project. No. That's not the way to go about it. Okay. So the thing is that let's suppose say you are talking about the color, right? So this is a little tricky if I am able to copy style, right? You have not copied the style. What you can do is that you go right here and you say that copy style. So what you do is, okay, maybe let me do it in another way that is easy for you to understand. Let's suppose say this is the color scheme that we are going for. What we are going to do is we are going to say copy style. Okay. And then we are going to go wherever we want to, and then we can just say that, okay, copy style to this particular thing. Okay. I don't know why my Canva is not working the right way, but what happens is that you need to copy that particular style that you are working on. It's creating some issues like this, or you paste it or you lock it, and then you copy that style to the particular thing that you are working on. The thing is that what you are saying is that you can change all fonts or copy style to everything in one way, in one go. Is a little tricky. Why? Because this is a pre-made work. Okay, and they are coming with certain sets of colors and everything. That's why I was saying it's a little tricky to edit them to their full capacity or the colors the way you are wanting it for. They are there for a reason. Okay, so if you want to have this much, if you want to have this much, uh, how to say, a creative hand, then I would suggest you start from the beginning by yourself. So what I have done is that when I said that, okay, copy style, it's copied right here. You see, it is here, right here. And it is giving me the color palette of it. So it's not going to apply colors the way you want to, but what will happen is that you will be able to use the colors wherever you want to. Because it's a pre-made one, so it's not very editable friendly in the way you want it to be. Yes, Miss Lillian.
Thank you. My question is, I don't know if I misheard. Is our homework to go and create a template like this, or did I miss it? Thank you.
This is a pre-made one, ma'am.
So are we to create ours
It's
and
up to you.
submit? Okay,
It's up
for
to you.
practice.
No practice or nothing, it's up to you.
All right.
When your head asks you to make a presentation, It's
Mm.
up to you to decide that, okay, I want to work on a pre-made one, or maybe I should do.
Ah, okay, understood. Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyone else has any question? No? Then I would officially end this session. Thank you all for joining, and best of luck for your fellowships. Thank you.